Man, you know I be checking my game, blocking my grip, talk shit, swallowing the spit. Been doing this since I was ankle low to a centipede, toe about knee high to a flea eye. Hey JB, I'ma do this whole song with my pinky finger in the air, nigga.
Checking my game, clocking my grip, talking shit, swallowing spit, 'cause I'm cold. Yes, I'm cold.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, Jamie. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead. What up? I'm about to do the manjo. What up?
Oh my gosh,
I'm so sleepy. I'm delirious, Jamie.
That's clearly what it is.
Yeah.
We was cold this morning. Well, first of all,
we was cold.
God. Anyway, we'll get into that. Start it off. Start us off.
I'm New to May. I'm the writer, the rapper, the revolutionary.
I am JB Frank. I am a gangster geek, and I am representing the NWA. The real. Well, I can't say that. That's rude. Nerds with attitude, though. I can't say we the real.
We saw a lot of nerds with attitude.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And we are the New to May show with JB Frank,
Yes.
aka the Black CNN. Mm-hmm. What up, JB?
New. What's good, my dude?
I'm feeling good. Feeling great. We were at Morehouse University's Morehouse College graduation today, celebrating our little brother Josh's graduation.
Shout out to Josh! Congratulations, my dude.
Got that
Cum laude,
man. Political science. You had to have at least a 3.5 GPA. No, I'm not bragging, but I'm bragging. And he graduated today, and we got there, man. Their graduation ceremony.
Did y'all see his face? Did y'all see what his face did? Because the parking is an issue. So you got to get there at 7:30. Morehouse College is on the south side of Atlanta, y'all. For those of y'all who don't know, we are on the north side of Atlanta. So that's 45 minutes at 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday.
And it was outside.
Thank you, Morehouse.
And y'all know it's been like 80, 90 degrees in Atlanta the last couple of weeks?
Not today.
It was 40
Not
this morning.
Today.
Yeah, we was out there, Joe, freezing.
Literally shivering.
Yeah,
literally. Like I'm sitting there and the girl next to me is like, "What's that noise?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's probably my teeth chattering." She was like, "Nigga, are you cold?" Like
yeah, it
was cold.
It was cold, but it was a great day.
It was.
I was inspired. I want to say that quote. Damn, what was the quote?
I got it. It was what he said was he said when a child is born, that child resembles, he looks like his mother and his father. But as that child grows older, that child begins to look like his decisions that he made.
Yeah, it was
Deep
powerful.
as hell.
It was powerful, man. It was powerful. Actually, that was Shmi quoted on this. I put it on Facebook and all that. Like I made Shmi put it out there and he got the exact quote. I'm going to try to check it out on the page. But it was a powerful quote because he started to look like your decisions. When you die, you look like the decisions you made. When you're born, you look like your parents. That's deep. And right now, I know we looking like some good decisions right now, JB, because we've been on one. You know what I'm saying? And we made some good decisions with the topics for the show today.
Absolutely.
We got to talk about this petty movement that people seem to be so proud of that I don't understand. People think that being petty, rude, disrespectful, and just childish is something to I'm good, I'm petty. Like, no, and then the petty girls and all that. We will get into that.
We're gonna break it down. Yeah,
hurt some feelings today.
We might. Yeah.
NBA playoffs. Got to talk about that. We're down to the Final Four. I'm not going to tell you who the 4 teams are if you don't know. We'll get into that later. We got to talk about the NBA playoffs.
That's going to be fun, too.
Hell yeah. And then Hidden Colors documentary, Part 4 is coming on May 26th in Atlanta. It's a different date and time in your city, so make sure you check it out. That's Tariq Nasheed's documentary on the greatness of black people and Africans and our effect in the world.
Real deep.
We're going to talk about part 1 today and a different part every week so that by the time it drops in your city over the course of this month, you're hip. Exactly.
Well, moving on, we got to get to it. And this one is crazy, bro. Real crazy. So,
in what
the fuck
news.
Man, so new. This young lady, Jakaila, she shows up at school and people detect the smell of weed on her, right? So now, the policy is a drug test ensues, and then disciplinary action occurs based on whether or not you can verify that the child was actually using an illegal substance. I would think that's what the policy is. What happened to poor Jakaila is that they suspended her first just because she smelled like weed.
Yeah, and offer this caveat there. They smelled weed coming from a classroom. They went into the classroom and singled her out as she must be the culprit. Then they said they smelled her hands, and her hands smelled like weed. Okay, now her mother saying she was in the classroom. Maybe there was weed, maybe there wasn't. Why'd you single out just my daughter? Took her to be drug screened. She passed the test. No marijuana in the system. No marijuana metabolites in the system. And I know the word metabolite. I won't tell you why, but she didn't have any marijuana metabolites in her system. And they upheld the suspension anyway. So the mother's like, you didn't see her do it. Your only evidence is you say you smelled it on her hands. I don't know about that, JB. It's what the fuck to me.
It's a big what the fuck to me, because there are a variety of different scenarios where someone could potentially smell like weed, especially if people are being hypersensitive to it, and they might not have touched weed. There are certain herbs that we cook with every day, and if you handle them from scratch, I smell like skunk now. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what was going on? It's crazy that they would preemptively suspend her. Set her aside in the principal's office, because a drug test, that's 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
If that.
This is on her record, dude.
Yeah, and she has the clean urine. She passed the drug test. So I don't know, and this is a high school student. You don't want that on your record. You don't want that going into college.
Absolutely not.
You don't want that following. You don't want that stigma.
Absolutely
now, I know
not.
for some kids it's cool to get high and all that, but you don't want to be the girl that got high at school and smelled like weed and got suspended. So this is a big what the fuck, because they had the opportunity to test her to see if it was her, and he singled this one girl out. I don't know if she has what her history and behavior is, but because I don't know, that's why it's WTF. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here's the question I have, New. If you smell weed in the classroom, why aren't you testing everybody in the classroom?
Why you single her out?
If your going in statement is I smell weed in the classroom somewhere, like that means that there was enough weed that was smoked that the whole classroom is loud. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't I testing everybody? Because in my mind, that means more than one person is in here smoking.
Yeah, or somebody could have had in their backpack. You know how that loud be. You walk in the class. Whoa! Not that I would know, because I don't know these things.
Yeah, but you checking everybody though. You checking everybody.
Yeah.
If you smell it in the class,
Should have that, Big Chris.
Not that you would know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows nothing.
How we sounded out there?
They got.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah, man. That's like you said, Lou, what the fuck, man?
Man. And we got a crazy show for you. Our lead story is, when did adults not only become so petty, but when did they start thinking it was okay to be so petty? We're going to talk about that in the middle of the show. If you want to tweet us, text us, Facebook us, Instagram us, Snapchat us, hit us on Black Planet, AOL, Instant Messenger, any of those things to get your point across. Make sure you hit us up on the petty movement and how we're going to put a stop to the petty movement. What, JB?
I was just gonna say, during the break, I'll be grabbing my phone and enabling some 7-year-old accounts.
Magente.com. Christian Legal. We're taking all sponsors, man.
But yeah, that's real, and it's a big one, dude. We gonna get into it, man.
Yeah. Our music video theme of the day is just some of the hottest videos out right now. We've been, had the breakup theme, the love nigga theme, the party song theme, the mama theme. Just want to give you some good videos this week.
No doubt.
The theme is good music. We're going to start it off with one of my favorite artists, 5-0, 50 Cent with the I'm the Man remix featuring Chris Brown. And at the end of the video, they go into their second duet single. So 50 and Chris are like saying this is going to be our summer. So let's go into that Big Chris. We'll be right back with our rapid fire thumbs up, thumbs down.
Nigga, we have nothing. Every ghetto. Said you a sweetheart, a sweetheart. Things tend to go a little different around here. We pimpin', nigga.
Press a lot of good stuff into a very short time. Give you a quick rundown. Here we go. Azalea Banks, young rapper, artist, whatever, okay career, frankly, nobody I've really heard of, except for the fact, that she has been cyberbullying this young 14-year-old Disney Channel actress named Sky.
I don't like it. That's the meme, everybody. This is a child, just for the record. That's a little kid.
Yeah, and that's Azalea right there. So she's going after this girl on Twitter, I mean, first of all, thumbs down on that. Real talk. Yeah. There it is. Thumbs down. You agree?
Hell yeah, it's done all the way down.
Right. But I love Sky's response though.
Yeah. she got in the stuff, JB.
Yeah.
Basically said, man, one, you an old woman with a career that ain't popping. You attacking me. I'm 14 years old. You shouldn't even be talking to your child. Then she say, my meme, the little meme. I want you to come back on the screen. My meme. That's a key picture, but anyway, her meme, of course, is the girl sitting there. There it is, right there. She said, "My meme has 3.5 million followers, more than your whole career got. Just my meme
like
has that." And I guess she called it a clapback. She clapped back. I think she shut Azalea Banks down.
There it is.
Azalea Banks attacks different people every week. She's a troll, and we'll get into her pettiness in our next and I Can't You Hear Me Now segment.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. She is a perfect example of that.
So she gets a thumbs down for one, for cyberbullying, and two, for getting your ass handed to you by a child. Sky Jackson.
No doubt.
All right, so we have our first ever unanimous MVP. It's my guy, Steph Curry. I'm a huge basketball fan. I think everybody knows that. And I've seen MVPs, and I saw when people won it when they shouldn't have. I've seen when people didn't win it unanimously. I've seen when somebody else got way too many votes. I saw Steve Nash win it over Shaq.
Right.
I saw Karl Malone win it over Jordan.
Right.
I saw Jordan win it, but didn't get it unanimously. And they went 72-10. Mm-hmm. I've seen some crazy things. It's interesting that Steph won it unanimously this year, JB. The first ever to do it. And I give it a thumbs up. I love it. Because I want to see greatness. I don't want the best ever to be Jordan forever. I don't want to still be talking about no team better than the 1996 Bulls. I don't want to talk about there's no one back ever better than Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders. I want to see who the new kid is that's going to come in and be better. Mm-hmm. Because if we let that happen, then we still be talking about Dr. J. Better than Jordan. Right. We still be saying, George Mikan is better than Shaq. Like I want the new young blood to come in and take over.
That is the beauty of sports. And first of all, thumbs up to Steph, right?
Yeah.
That is the beauty of sports, right? Sports gives you an opportunity to not only know about history, know about the records and what happened in the past, but you have a pretty good shot that you're going to actually witness history. That's what makes sports dynamic. That's what makes it what it is. And that's what makes Steph Curry a unanimous MVP.
JB, you said that perfectly. That is what I've been trying to eloquate to people forever. We have the chance to witness history in the making. And people are mad about it. I don't want Steph to win. I don't want Golden State to win the ring. I don't want them to break the Bulls record. You have a chance to win. I saw the Bulls when they broke the Lakers record. I saw the Warriors when they broke the Bulls record. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of sports.
There it is.
I want to see history.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Thumbs all the way up. If you're player hating, whatever. Like you're tripping.
Yeah, and another thumbs up we got to give in sports. We got to talk about the Final Four, which Toronto Raptors just defeated the Miami Heat, blew them off the court. And excuse me, Pat Riley, I'm just gonna put that out there.
That was weird. I didn't understand that at all.
And you can't blame it on the injuries because they were injured the whole series,
Right.
and they still managed to make it 3-3.
Right.
So in Game 7, the injuries finally caught up to you.
Right.
Nah, I don't think so. Joe Johnson's a bum. Goran Dragic didn't show up, and Dwayne Wade. Now, age probably finally caught up to him. Dwayne Wade's been injured and slow forever, and he played magnificently in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I think maybe he couldn't sustain it. But I got to give it up for D Wade. I'm not going to crap on D Wade today because he played magnificently in the playoffs. But we're down to Cleveland versus Toronto and Golden State versus OKC.
And I'm glad you brought up age because apparently it looks like age caught up with the Spurs in this series. They got mollywopped at the end of this series, dog. Like it was bad.
Very bad.
I mean, now shout out to KD and Russell Westbrook. They're playing like animals right now. They play like animals in that last game. They're playing like they want it. You know what I'm saying, dude? But age caught up with the Spurs as well. And, you know, OKC got over a little bit of hump. They got past the Spurs, but they still got to go at the Warriors, like you said. And I'm doubtful, dog. I don't think they can do it.
Once I saw the OKC got past the Spurs, I said, I'm still not a believer. And KD, one of my favorite players. He's from Maryland. Love KD. But I'm not a believer in what they're doing. And they've blown too many fourth quarter leads. And I said the other day, CP can verify this, that I said that Golden State was going to beat OKC 5-1. 4-1, excuse me. Five game series. And then Skip Bayless going to come and say, I think, Golden State going to win 4-1. I said it first. I showed this on air till Sunday. And I got Cleveland beating Toronto.
I think that's a wrap.
Golden State beating Cleveland in 7 in Golden State.
That one might go to 7. That one might go to 7. You might have a point there, New, just because like the Cavs are playing like ridiculously. Like it's crazy. Like everybody's playing out of their mind. Like the way that team was designed is the way that they're playing right now. Love on the outside, killing it. Love doing magic on the inside. Interior passing. They have interior passing now. They gonna be able to run with the Warriors. In my opinion.
And they've been breaking 3-point records all playoffs. They've been breaking 3-point records. Cleveland has been breaking 3-point records,
which means they looking at another opponent because another opponent always breaks 3-point records.
And JD, I only remember this. We were at the bar in Game 6 when they eliminated Cleveland. They eliminated Cleveland last year.
Yeah,
Kevin Love was certain, everyone was certain. We was at a bar. I can't think of what bar we was at, but we was at a bar watching the game. And
I'm trying to.
It went to 6 games, without Kyrie and without Kevin Love. I think in the very least it'll go 7. But I need Golden State to win in order to make history. So I have them winning in 7. What you got, JP?
That motion offense is crazy. And I call what the Warriors run a motion offense. I don't know if I'm the only person who does that, but that's what I see when they play. They have shooters, and when you have shooters with a motion offense, you are unstoppable. Not only do they have shooters and athletes, which means that you are really unstoppable. I think they got it.
Okay, so you think they will face Cleveland?
Yes, they will face Cleveland. Yes, it will go to Game 7 because of the points that you mentioned. But Golden State will outscore Cleveland. Golden
Okay.
State will outscore Cleveland.
Okay, and now we're going to speed it up a little bit because
Let's
we got to
get it
into Nicki Minaj.
Oh yeah. Nicki's ex Safari. It seems like every other minute, a big post or a big tweet or a big anything comes out with Nicki and Meek. This Bama files a lawsuit apparently. Things are going really well with Nicki and Meek. We see the pictures, we see everything on social media. This Bama sued him again. And Nicki John got into him a little bit, and I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at what she said. I'm gonna give it a middle one because there were some financial things he mentioned that I need to check into. I like Nicki's response to what he said though, so maybe I'll raise it up a little bit, but okay. I want to see what happens with when the evidence pans out.
JB, I'm gonna give it a thumbs down, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
I don't know the details. I know what she says. I know what he says. I don't know who to believe. Mm-hmm. Maybe the truth is in the middle. Maybe one of them's a pathological liar. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I don't like the fact that it's being played on social media. I don't like the fact that I know the intimate details of it. I don't like the fact that it's petty. So I'm going to give it a thumbs down.
There it is.
And moving right along. Mm-hmm. New York passed, I guess we'll call it an anti-discrimination law. And in this law, they're saying that you can't deny pregnant women, jobs, entrance to restaurants, eating sushi. You also can't deny them liquor. Now, that's confusing to me. I understand they're saying you can't just see a woman, see her stomach, she may be pregnant, you can't get certain foods or certain drinks. I kind of get that. But at the point that we decided this is a pregnant woman, and you're saying that you do not have the right to deny her alcohol, like she's visibly pregnant and you can't deny her alcohol, I have a problem with that.
Well, and here's another thing, real quick, New. Maybe they're sitting around talking about the baby. Maybe she's with her girlfriends and they're sitting around patting her belly and shit and talking about the baby. Maybe it's not about what you see. Maybe it's about what you know. You know what I'm saying? You still can't. I don't like it either. I just want to make that point, New.
The ultimate responsibility does fall on the mother or
Absolutely.
the woman. However, I don't know that it should be legal to give them liquor. I don't know that if I'm a restaurant owner and the pregnant woman says I want a shot of Jack Daniels, I think I should be able to go. Wait a minute. Breaking news. Big Chris has a comment. The floor is yours.
All right, so check it out, man. In my travels, I've dealt with some pregnant women that have dealt with doctors that said it's okay to have one glass of wine.
Right.
So wine technically constitutes as alcohol. So if this one person wants to go out with their girls and have one glass of wine, at that point you want to deny her, but her doctor said that it's cool. So that may be a different caveat to go ahead and think about. But
that's
generally
true.
speaking, if she wants to get hammered on shots, technically, morally, I'm against it. But if we start just going ahead and inhibiting people from stopping doing that, then we're going to get into a pre-crime type of era where, hey, I think you're going to do this, so I'm going to just stop you and cut you off over here. And then lines get a little bit blurry. But I agree. If she's pregnant and you see her, going for the jack, whatever the case may be, nah, man, this is funny styles. If you want to do it on your conscience, stop it. Chill it. But I don't know if it should be a law thing, because if somebody wants to break the law, let them break the law. That's not me.
Yeah, Biggie sold pregnant women crack.
It's jacked up. And I'm going to say it's jacked up on a moral level. And I agree it's jacked up on a moral level. But there are certain things that we got to let people be people.
I have a counterpoint, but you know what I'm going to do in the interest of time? I'm actually going to post it in our Facebook group because this topic is in our Facebook group.
And I'm giving it a thumbs down if you didn't know.
It gets a thumbs down across the board. We just saw that from Big Chris as well. News. So yeah, there it is.
In our last segment, we got Hidden Colors, JB.
Yeah, man. Real deep, real deep. Being a student of history.
Tell them what it is.
Oh, okay. Good point. Yeah. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, Hidden Colors is a series of documentaries that actually discusses in detail how people of color, particularly people of African descent, have shaped history in a manner that has been hidden from us. Hence the title Hidden Colors, right? They break down different aspects, different levels, different cultural nuances. They bring in historical figures. They talk about religion, music, art. You know, they break everything down. It's really, really deep.
Yeah, Hidden Colors is by Tariq Nasheed, who most people know him as a relationship expert. I made a few books out. He was on From G's to Gents, guiding guys on how to approach women. And then he said in his travels of doing his relationship work, it always got to race. You know, that advice was for black men, but not white men. That's work on this woman, not that woman. And he kind of started looking at that angle and started going into history and kind of said, wait a minute, this is another story to tell. Let me leave the romantic relationships alone. Let me talk about the Africans' relationship to the world. Mm-hmm. And the documentary is amazing. I've seen part 1. Part 4 comes up in May, the end of May, in different cities. Check your local theaters. It'll be in like one theater per city. Mm-hmm. It's not getting, of course, the release that we would want. But I've located where it is in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. We're going.
Absolutely.
We're like going like on a field trip. It's like 10 of us going to see Hidden Colors.
That's the way it needs to be, though. Real talk. This movie needs to be supported because it was incredibly informative. Just 1 was informative. We're gonna break down 2 and 3 in later shows, but 1 was crazy.
Actually, what we're gonna do, and to save time, mm-hmm. we're gonna really go in on 1, 2, and 3 over the next few weeks. Mm-hmm. Because I want people that are watching now to kind of have a heads up. Mm-hmm. Next week we're going into detail on 1.
Good idea.
We're gonna do it that way. Mm-hmm. Because it's a lot. And I don't want to shortchange it. I always say, this is a good documentary.
Yeah, we're going to get fired up over that one. It's going to be a discussion. Real talk.
So, I tell you what, let's take a music break. Big Chris gave us a signal. You know, he's over there running the boards. Mm-hmm. We're going into our double play. We're going to start with French Montana featuring Kanye West and Nas. The song is called Figure It Out. This is a monster right here. This is double play. I think the second song, I'm not going to tell you the second song is. It's a surprise. So
we'll be back in a minute. We'll be back in a minute.
I can't figure it out.
Show with JB Frank, aka the Black CNN, baby.
Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All the way up. I just had to say that because of the song. I said all the way up. All right, you go, Jimmy.
This guy.
All the way up. I go, Jimmy.
Speaking of all the way down, it's time to give out our Shut Up Stupid Award. Our Donald Trump Shut Up Stupid Award.
How we signing out there, Big Chris?
Yes, sir.
There you go. There you go. So, we've given it to this man before. You know, he's a multi-Donald Trump Shut Up Stupid Award winner. I'm talking about George Zimmerman. George, that's a little meme I found. He calling George Zimmerman the baby killer. Yeah. So he put the gun that he used to kill Trayvon Martin with up for auction. New posted this topic early in the week in our group, and our group set fire. And the main question that was asked is, why is this man still alive? New. And you bite your lip, so I know you mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, let it out, man. Say what's on your mind.
My first question is the question I ask whenever we bring this dude name up.
Right.
Why is he still alive?
Right, he done got into some nigga shit now, y'all.
Because this is what I don't understand. Like, I know dudes that will kill Tupac. You killed Tupac. You killed Biggie. Killed Malcolm X. But you let George Zimmerman live. Like, come on, man. We are killing each other on a daily basis. And I'm not even just speaking about black people. Poor people, disenfranchised people. People in America. But we letting George Zimmerman live. This is crazy to me. It's tasteless. It's petty. It's disrespectful. It's diabolical. It's sociopathic.
Yeah, I mean, this is a psychopath. Like this is a person who believes that it's okay to profit from the fact that I killed a child and got away with it. Like let's I mean, you know, black, white, whatever. The only thing on George Zimmerman's mind right now is I'm what's hot in the streets. And if I keep crowing about killing this baby boy, I'm going to keep making money. Like, aside from what he did, what he's doing right now is horrible, New. I had to say that. Anyway, I mean, anything else, New? Anything else?
Yeah, I want to tell him shut the fuck up. That's it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you get, we will rename the award. You get the Why Are You Still Alive award.
Yeah.
George Zimmerman,
Yeah.
you now get the brand new award on our show. It's called the Why Are You Still Alive award. I know you see Donald Trump so stupid. I'm making a point. You get the Why Are You Still Alive award.
We might have to integrate that. We may not give it out every week, but I know we're gonna give it to him a few more times.
Yeah. All right, now I gotta.
Let's pick it up. Let's pick it up.
Let me get my mind back right.
Let's pick it up.
Okay, now it's time for our Grind and Shine Award, the Gas Award. And this year, as you can see, this week, we're gonna highlight Forbes' top 5 earning hip hop artists. And we'll do it in order, try to breeze through it. And number 5, we got Drizzy Drake. Just dropped his brand new album.
Yeah.
Did 600,000 in one day, $1.5 million the first week. Top selling artist of the year. Apple Music deal, and that put him at $60 million.
There it is.
On Forbes list. Number 4, we got Birdman. Ooh, put some respect with his name. He number 4 on the list. Better put some respect with his name.
That's real though, y'all. That's real. 100. What is that? What does that say?
60 million.
Yeah.
Are you finished or are you done?
Yeah.
60 million.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Birdman came in at number 4. I mean,
that's 110.
Yeah, that's 110. That's what.
At 60.
Birdman
110.
Yeah, 110, and then Jay-Z is at number 3 with 610 million. Now that figure jumped significantly very recently. I mean, he came up on that Prince deal, y'all.
Yeah,
like
Tidal, Prince, Beyonce, Kanye West. Tidal has, I think, 12 million more subscribers based on those 3 albums.
$15 a month, y'all.
For the basic package. Mm-hmm. There's a deluxe package as well.
He grinding and shining, boy. Grinding and shining.
And number 2, we got the guy who, he's at number 2, but he still has the largest score. He hit the largest lick in the history of hip hop, and that's Dr. Dre with that $1 billion Apple deal. He's sitting very pretty at $710 million.
Yeah,
that's his net worth. Shout out to Andre Young.
Yeah,
and you know, with the NWA movie being number 1 for 3-4 straight weeks, he dropped a brand new album on that. He
ain't really seen the bread he gonna get from that joint though, cause it's coming out on iTunes. It's coming out.
It's out.
Yeah, well, but you know, them sales ain't been counted yet. That's what I'm saying. Like that's woo.
You know something interesting, JB? Dr. Dre owns Apple Music and Beats. Well, doesn't own it, but he's
one of the owners. He is a significant stakeholder.
And
correct.
Drake is on this list. just like Drake's like Drake's like his artist, but also Drake is technically Birdman's artist. So basically, Drake is everybody rich. Shout out to Drake, yo. Drake got it. He did some stuff with Jay-Z too. Shout out to Beyonce, one of Beyonce's songs. Shout out to Drizzy.
He making everybody rich.
Who's number one?
Oh man, Mr. Ciroc, himself.
Take that.
Sean Diddy Combs.
HU, the real HU, Howard University alum.
Sitting pretty comfortably on $750 million net. So that's not his real assets.
No.
That's not his real holdings.
That's what he claims.
These are some rich
Brothers.
Yeah.
And I want and just to shout out Diddy one time. He also started a charter school. So he has a school. He's giving back. I just want to get that out because I know we talk about this stuff. People are like, I don't care how much.
Oh no, we gave him the Grind and Shine Award for that.
But some people hate. We talk about how successful they are. Somebody saying I don't care how much money they got. They doing good stuff with the money.
There it is. That's important, man.
They're not being petty, which brings us. So the Grind and Shine Award goes to all of our hip hop artists. All 5. I even shut off 50 who came in at 6. There you go.
Let's get into it, Lou. Yeah.
Since we're not petty, we even shot it off 50. Lee's story, I can't hear me now. Our conversation piece is, people being petty. What that means. And JB, you want to break it down?
Well, I mean, let's start with the story we touched on earlier, New Azealia Banks, and what she does to gain notoriety. And she does it only to gain notoriety. She only does it so that people can respond to what she says. That's crazy to me. And then, we've seen it in our own environment where people will just pop off. And it's not like, oh yeah, so what, nigga, your beard is crooked, or, it's not nothing like that. It's like, so what, I know who your real baby's father is, it's like that kind, and that I made that up, y'all. I made that up. I've never seen that. I made that up, but it's I don't want to, we got a lot of, but it's that kind of crazy stuff, and people are proud of it, dude.
Yeah, it's the disrespect. It's the audacity to not just embarrass but shame, someone else, including yourself. Because you can't say some of the things that people are saying now in the vein of being petty without embarrassing yourself and shaming yourself. Like, it speaks, I always say, what you say about me says more about you. So what you say about me says more about you. What you say about someone else says more about you because you were the person that let that kind of information go. So it's bad. And the trolling thing is also part of the pettiness. Where they're just going online and just messing with people. I'm going to go to an all-gay chat room and talk about how much I hate, faggots or whatever word, disrespectful term they can come up with just to provoke people to respond. Going to a Obama support group and say, I hate my nigga president or something, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, people are doing that and on social media in those veins, but then they, sometimes they show you in real life about something about you. Maybe you didn't have money for this, or you didn't have that outfit, or whatever it is. Like, it's like this trolling. It's this crazy level of pettiness.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're using other people's mistakes, other people's whatevers, and a lot of times those can be false or misperceived, but you're trying to use them for your own benefit. So your goal in life is to only achieve on the backs of the misfortune of others. That is where I'm at with it. That's what you're saying when you're saying I'm petty. That's what I'm doing right now. One of the craziest ones I saw was there was a picture of a girl outside digging her car out of like 3 feet of snow. Like going at it because she thought that school wasn't closed. Obviously it was in the north, right? And the meme on top of that joint said, I know we don't have school today, but I'm not going to tell her. Whatever.
Velocity, yeah. Hey, DC, we call it petty larceny. We like, that's velocity, yeah.
Like, why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to stand at my window because I'm taking pictures. I posted a picture. I'm going to stand at my window and snicker while this lady spends an hour digging herself out of the snow.
Craziness, man. I think we could go on this topic forever, JB. Like, for real.
It's awful.
From the funny aspects of it to the aspects where it's like you want to put your hands on somebody. Like, I think the petty movement just needs to chill. We need to all act like adults. We need to all be adults, and we need to, mind our business and celebrate successes for people, and not be. I ain't gonna get preachy, and not, but I gotta say, celebrate people's successes and don't judge and ridicule them for their failures. And I think that because we all have failures, we all have. Like, I'm not perfect. I don't think nobody dealing with this show is perfect. I don't think nobody watching this show is perfect.
Real talk.
I'm just saying, like, we don't need to just be attacking and trolling and doing things specifically to hurt people. I just think we're better than that. I think I'm getting you preaching too much look, so I'm chill. We can go into some more topics. But I just kind of wanted to, what I'm saying, just make my peace on that, man. I think we got to add some quality to you. By me becoming a better person, I got to share that with y'all on the show.
Yeah, I mean, that's real. That's real. Well, I mean, what you want to do? Do you want to keep rocking or you want to get into this video?
Let's get into this video, man.
Okay.
This is Rose, Fried Fat Boy Rick Ross with peace sign. And I seen the homie Fat Trill from DC in the video. We're going to that. We're going to come back and wrap it up with our Netflix and chill segment. Make sure after this video you come back. Don't be petty. Come back after the video.
What is this?
Here we go.
Let's get into that Netflix and chill, JB.
Yeah.
Pause. Go ahead.
Yeah. Civil War. Phenomenal movie. Loved it. Loved the action. Loved the sequences. Loved the Black Panther. He's my favorite Marvel hero.
How we sound out there, Big Chris? Black Panther. Go ahead, JB.
Yeah. Love the Black Panther. Love the movie. I'm gonna toss it to you, Nunu, and offer your thoughts.
Captain America: Civil War. It was a great movie. I used to try to combine the Captain Americas with the Avenger movies because I know the storyline is directly related, and the other storylines kind of Thor goes this way, Iron Man goes that way, but Captain America Avengers always layer up.
Right.
But after seeing this movie, I realized something. I'm gonna separate the Captain Americas from the Avengers.
That's a good idea.
And I think that this is the greatest, the best Captain America movie ever. It was not the best Avenger movie, but it was the best Captain America movie. That guy right there stole the show for me, Spider-Man. I was so happy to see Spider-Man in it. Spider-Boy, because he was very young. He was a little younger than what we used to see.
Yeah, he was in high school.
So he was a kid to everybody on the Avengers. They were like, "Come on, kid, you should go back in."
Yeah. Like Stark called him Underoos.
Yeah, but he was handling his business as a kid. He was whooping ass. They had Aunt May, who was Marissa Tomei. So Aunt May is like young now
and bad.
Well, Marissa Tomei, she do it for me. But I'm telling you the movie that what's that movie? I know she's thinking. Mel Gibson. When he can read women's minds.
What Women Want.
What Women Want
with Helen Hunt. Yeah.
She was. Marissa Tomei played a regular character, but she was so sexy too. So she Aunt May now.
Yeah.
I'm out here to see Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I don't want to see another Spider-Man franchise.
Neither the social.
But they are doing another one. That was the secret at the end of the movie. Behind the credits. There will be another Spider-Man.
And apparently it's coming next, so. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it is what it is.
And what else? Black Panther was amazing.
Black Panther's backstory is crazy.
Yeah, the King of Wakanda, which is a fictitious African city, I guess we'll say. The Wakanda, what was it?
I was like, don't let me start getting historical.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, continue. That dude is vicious.
He's Prince of Wakanda. His father was killed. He becomes king. So he's T'Challa, King of Wakanda. And he is, a superhero. The Black Panther. And he's my favorite character as well, JB, going forward. I can't wait to see the movie. Michael B. Jordan is going to be in it.
Yeah.
Lupita Nyong'o is going to be in it. The Oscar-winning Lupita Nyong'o. And they got this another brother, I think, Sam Jackson. No, I'm playing. He probably will be in it.
He's Nick Fury. He will be.
But the movie Civil War was great. Civil War led up to a lot of thoughts of different movies. Got to think about Spider-Man. Got to think about
the Black Panther. Yeah.
The next Avengers movie. Captain America Civil War was great. Anything you want to
Well, one quick thing, since this is our Netflix and Chill segment, we actually caught some little Black Panther mini films on YouTube. Shout out to Workhorse Pictures. That's run by a young African brother who's doing his thing, him and his wife. So check those out on YouTube, because those are slick. The Black Panther married Storm. I'm just gonna say that.
It won't be Halle Berry, whoever the Storm is.
Nah.
But he'd be a lucky guy. I do with Halle. No, give me Rihanna. Make Rihanna Storm. We gonna do it every week. We're gonna come on here and nominate. Well, should I do this for my baby Ashanti? I don't know. We gotta think about it, JB. Ashanti need that work so I can get that money. So every week I'm gonna come on and I'm gonna what you call it? Politic for Ashanti to be the new Storm. We'll do it every week.
You gonna campaign?
We're gonna get Ashanti on this show when she actually get the award. I'm gonna get it every week. We in overtime now, JB.
Yeah, man. But it's been a great show, man. I've had a blast, dude. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you for listening in. We love you.
Shout out to all the graduates. Shout out to Josh, Morehouse, and Spelman graduations with the day in Atlanta. Shout out to 5. Shout out to you for tuning in. And we see you when we see you, man. Uno, we out.
Swallow and spit 'cause I'm